Welcome to Education Lifeline. This is Trishita Paul, and today we will be going over the three different forms of quadratic equations: standard form, vertex form, and factored form. These forms will help you graph quadratics on the coordinate plane. Now, if you haven't watched our previous videos on quadratics, a playlist will be linked in the description below as well as on the top right-hand corner of your screen. Please check those videos out before watching this one. In most of our previous videos on quadratics, we began to use standard form. For review, standard form of a quadratic is f of x is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. The square term is always first, then the linear term, and then finally the constant. From this form, you can determine the direction of the graph from the a value. If a is positive, then the parabola opens upwards, and if a is negative, the parabola opens downward. You can also determine the y-intercept from the c value. For example, if c is 3, then the y-intercept is the point 0, 3. With some quick calculations, you can also determine the vertex and axis of symmetry of the graph as well. This was discussed in our Introduction to Quadratics video, which will be linked in the description below as well as in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Another form of quadratic equations is vertex form, which, as the name implies, gives away the vertex of the graph. Vertex form is f of x is equal to a times the difference of x minus h squared plus k, where the point hk is the vertex. And you can find the axis of symmetry using the equation x equals h. You can also still look at the a value and tell if the parabola opens upwards or downwards. Now, the last form is called factored form, but some people also refer to it as intercept form. That's because having the equations factors easily tells us the x-intercepts of the equation. Just set each factor equal to 0 and solve for x to find the x-intercepts. The most basic form of factored form would be f of x is equal to a times x minus r1 times x minus r2, where r1 and r2 may be the same value. You can also think of r1 and r2 as the roots of the equation. Again, the a value means the same thing in all the equations. If this video was helpful, please drop a like and subscribe to Education Lifeline. Be sure to watch our other videos on graphing quadratics and check the description below for other helpful resources. We include more tips as well as practice problems in the description of every video. Please make sure to leave any questions in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.